guys, and welcome back. So it's been another week, and I think we're starting to get somewhere with this bin. So I'm gonna open this up, move you guys closer, and we'll take a look. Right. Alright, well, we fit on this side, so let's just take a look in here. Okay. So this is the cantaloupe. It's like really soft and squishy now, which I think is good. And we fed on this side, the opposite side of the cantaloupe. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what this moldy substance is, so I'm actually just gonna start pulling it out and putting it to the side until I figure out whether or not this is harmful. It's like super dry. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. So you can see the worms really like being underneath the cantaloupe, so that's a plus. So they're literally devouring this cantaloupe. There's a whole ball of them right there. So yeah, that's good. I don't want to keep using this fork just because there are going to be a bunch of worms over here. This is starting to freak me out a little bit because of this mold. It doesn't smell bad. So I mean, I guess that's not a terrible thing. So it can't be that bad, right? I just don't know what this moldy stuff is, and it's freaking me out a little bit that I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it's the food that I used. Maybe that's just because it's been like thawing and unthawing and refreezing and stuff like that. Maybe that's why we're getting kind of this huge debut of mold. I'm definitely not a fan of it, at least that much of it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm gonna try and do some research to see if it's bad or not. And if I find out that it is, then I will not put it back in here. So that's pretty much what I plan on doing. Everything in here, and that moldy stuff that was on top was really, really, really dry. So, but everything underneath of that is still really moist. And it was on this side, which is the side I fed on. So I think it's my food, which is fine. I'll just toss that food out and use a different type of food, or well, I guess a different batch of food, since I have food everywhere rotting in my house. I'm still trying to get these pieces out. Yeah, I don't even know how far down it goes. I don't want to hurt any wormies. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know what that is. I'm only using a fork because of the molds. Yeah, that's softening up. It's really not that bad once you get through the mold. So I'm hoping that that's the nastiest thing I find in here. Spiders and mold. Okay, so while I'm prepping my food, I do want to get a moisture reading just because I always like to get a good moisture reading. And then we're also going to do pH. Okay, so right now we are between a 5 and a 6, and I think it's still moving a little bit. So we're definitely going to be adding some dry newspaper, and I'm going to be mixing the dry newspaper in, not just putting it on top, because it's really moist, and this is all the way down at the bottom. So let's move over to pH. We are still super alkaline too. I don't know why, but I do have more orange slices, so that's fine. Those will just, I'm just gonna juice it. How about that? Will this help? Who knows? We're gonna do that, and I'm gonna feed by the cantaloupe this time. Get my shredded up newspaper, throw that in there, and then just kind of throw in some of that food. And that's just rice and corn and different types of rice and beans and fun stuff like that. So that's all in. We are going to, should have dug a bigger hole, but we're gonna cover this up and cover this up again. And I hope this moldy stuff goes away. I mean, it probably won't. So, I mean, it probably won't just go away. I'm probably gonna have to do something to make the mold go away. But I want to know if the mold is harmful first, so I'm gonna figure that out and then try to make it go away. Because if you don't remember, worms eat like fungus and mold anyway. So, I mean, I'm hoping it's not going to be that big of a deal. I just don't want anything to hurt them. Okay, and then so we're also going to add our grit, because there's really not much grit and coffee left over. So we're going to throw that in here. Yep, there we go. And honestly, I think we're done for today. I'm gonna add some more, oh man, some more dry newspaper. I'm just gonna dump a bunch in here. Maybe this is where the mold came from. I honestly have no idea. But there's a good layer of dry newspaper. Then I'm gonna put my stuff back on top. And I'll probably check in later this week with you guys, just because I don't really know what's happening with this bin. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna check back in on Tuesday or Thursday of this week. There's a dog. Tuesday or Thursday of this week, just because I want to see what's going on with the mold. And hopefully by then I'll have figured out what I want to do about it. I gotta get some research on and figure out if it's good or bad, or what's going on and what's gonna happen. Alright, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.